Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another weather forecast by Asian Weather Forecast, and it's going to be an upcoming update on the snowstorm that is about to unfold throughout today. As of now, we now have very widespread windstorm warnings covering much of the north central United States, and as well, we now have our first blizzard warning being issued for Minnesota. So we're going to be watching out for some very nasty conditions to continue to unfold as we go in the overnight hours and across tomorrow. It's going to be a really nasty day of travel. We have millions under warnings or some type of alert in general across the United States, and as well can be seeing extremely deep cold air, can be seeing negative digits now invading the Midwest as well later this weekend. So definitely a huge week ahead. But before we get into the video, I would recommend you guys subscribe to the channel and smash that like button if you are new, and then let's go ahead and get in the forecast. So here's the latest look at the National Weather Service. So obviously, like I said, millions are under some type of alert that is associated with this winter storm. As well, going to be watching out for some blizzard conditions. So I wouldn't call this a blizzard necessarily, because it's going to be really only blizzard conditions for a very, very small region, not a widespread region, but we're going to be seeing whiteout conditions for the majority of this area, but not lasting the 3 hours you need for blizzard criteria. But winter weather alerts all the way from Idaho towards the upper peninsula of Michigan associated with this winter storm. We saw snow last night throughout this morning start to continue to become widespread as the cold front was starting to make it more bigger present, or at least more visible presence in the temperature. So that's where this storm is starting to continue to get larger. But right now, Montana, and then we have winter warnings from northeast Montana towards all the way up and towards much of north central, the overall northern portion, North Dakota, northern portion of Minnesota, and then far northwestern Wisconsin as well. We now have winter weather advisories and then watches issued for the upper peninsula of Michigan, and then we have watches right here towards southeastern North Dakota and west central Minnesota. Winter weather advisories from the Rockies of Idaho all the way throughout western and northern Montana towards central North Dakota near Bismarck. And of course, we have a blizzard warning right here in the far northeast county right there in Minnesota, just outside of the lake there. So going to be seeing, that's going to be the main area to watch out for these blizzard conditions. At that point, we're going to be seeing some really strong gusts and very, very heavy snow. And you can overall tell as we do have high wind warnings and high wind watches basically all across areas just to the south of the storm, including the Dakotas, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana, and Idaho. So we are going to be seeing some very, very windy conditions ahead of this very strong clipper. So let's now go ahead and look at a quick look at the overall HRRR, the latest. This is going to be the latest 18Z run. So this is actually going to go 48 hours out. So here's the overall look at basically currently, like I said, we're going to start seeing the snow become a bit more widespread across Montana, as well as seeing some snow developing across the border of South Dakota and North Dakota, just south of Bismarck near Dickinson, Aberdeen. Mobridge, as well as seeing some good snow across north central and mainly northeastern Montana. Going to be seeing Jordan, Glasgow, Wolf Point. As we continue now to go in the next few hours, getting closer to the overnight hours, we're going to be seeing that very, very cold air, and these overnight lows just absolutely invade the Midwest. This is going to allow for more widespread snow just north of this north of this low pressure. So like I said, it is going to be front-sided system. So at this point, as we go the next few hours, this snow is going to be stretching all the way from portions of west central Minnesota all across North Dakota and northeastern Montana. Snow from Bismarck, Dickinson, Minot, Willingston, Sydney, all those areas. And as we go the next 12 hours, by this time, basically by early tomorrow morning, this snow is now going to be a lot more organized, stretching from now going towards the Twin Cities, St. Cloud, Fergus Falls, Fargo, Grand Forks, Devil's Lake, Minot, Jamestown, going all the way to Eau Claire, Wisconsin Rapids, getting closer towards Madison and the general vicinity of the more urban areas. And as we go now, the next around 20-ish hours or so, this main system is not going to make its way further to the north, as this low pressure is going to start tracking further northeastward. This snow is going to follow, so it's now going to be more centered towards the upper Great Lakes, including International Falls, Duluth, Ironwood, Marquette, Rylander, as well as still hanging out near Grand Forks and north central Minnesota. And this is colder. This cold air is going to be so present. Any remaining moisture is going to be snow, so we could still see some widespread snow showers hanging around here hours after this main front moves out. So still going to be seeing some snow showers and as well as probably some snow squalls across portions of the Dakotas the day after this main storm moves out. So let's now go ahead and look at the overall upper Great Lakes now. So like I said, going to move in within the next 12 hours. And then at this point, probably in the next 24 hours, this snow is going to be very widespread. So definitely going to be seeing some dangerous travel across the upper Great Lakes, including the upper peninsula of Michigan near Marquette, Sault Ste. Marie as well, getting towards now the Traverse City area, and then even some very heavy snow possible near Green Bay, portions there of outside near Wisconsin Dells, and possibly could see some slight freezing rain towards Madison and even north central Illinois. We definitely are going to be seeing still some above freezing temperatures there, and as well some warmer air to the southeast of that low pressure. So it's going to be mainly rain, but there is a slight chance we could get some freezing rain overall. But as we now get in towards now the evening hours of tomorrow, the snow is going to be a little very widespread all across northern Wisconsin, northern Michigan, as well the overall upper Great Lakes. And then it's going to be, like I said, mainly nothing too crazy for the Northeast. And the latest HRR doesn't really have any lake effect snow, really. And like I said, there is going to be some very gusty winds across this area. The main area to watch out for these whiteout conditions is going to be this general area, northern Minnesota, northwestern Wisconsin. And as of the next few hours, we're going to be seeing some pretty strong gusts along this front here. Again, it's going to be a strong clipper, so we're going to be seeing a very fast moving and windy system. Going to be seeing some winds blowing to the northwest across North Dakota, western Minnesota, and eastern South Dakota in the next few hours, gusting up to around 30-ish to 40-ish miles an hour. And as we continue in towards now the getting towards tomorrow mid-morning, late morning, this is where we're going to start seeing these whiteout conditions. Now getting gusts nearly 50 miles an hour across north central Minnesota. And as we now get into the main system, this main cold front, as this main Arctic blast and trough starts to really ramp up into the north central United States, we're going to be seeing now gusts widespread up to 60 to 55 miles an hour. But at the point, the main snow is going to be gone. But the main area to really watch out is going to really be the overall east portion of Minnesota and northwest portion of Wisconsin. At that point, when the snow's actually falling tomorrow, we are going to be seeing gusts up to 55 to 60, and it's going to be very windy because we're still going to be seeing a massive, very steep area of low pressure. Eventually, with the high pressure behind it move in, with this as this main cold front moves in. Eventually, the day or two after this main storm is done. Let's now look at the overall snowfall accumulations on the HRR. We're going to be seeing our main snow from northeast, northeast Montana, throughout the north central and north plains, all the way up to the upper Great Lakes. We're going to be probably seeing an additional 1 to 3 inches, some scattered areas of 4+ inches across northeast Montana. Like I said, we are going to be seeing some scattered snow showers in Wyoming due to that cold moisture we're going to be experiencing the day after. And then we're going to be seeing the main areas to really watch out for, from basically much of North Dakota could very well see possibly anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. We could see around 4 to 8 near Bismarck. Could see anywhere from 4 to 8 across the Grand Forks and the Fargo area as well. Going to be seeing a more intense snowfall as this low pressure steepens across the upper Great Lakes. Could possibly see up as high as 23 inches, nearly 2 feet of snow near the northeast panhandle or northeast portion of Minnesota, and that's where we're going to be seeing those blizzard conditions. That's where the blizzard warning is actually going to be. That's where that blizzard warning is located. But overall, much of north central Minnesota going to be seeing anywhere from half a foot to nearly a foot. And that we're definitely going to miss out a lot for the urban areas. The Twin Cities may get a trace to an inch. Madison really won't get anything. Could see probably maybe an inch or so near Aberdeen. And as we now go towards the upper Great Lakes, Going to be seeing that heavy snow, like I said, across the far northern portion, including the upper peninsula of Michigan. Could possibly, again, maybe get a few decent snow accumulations for Traverse City. But the further you are in Michigan, the best chance you are going to be seeing a really good snow. Same thing with upper Wisconsin, be seeing the best chance you go up Wisconsin, the best chance for accumulating snow, specifically near Rylander, Eau Claire, and even Green Bay. And then Green Bay may get 3 inches. But like I said, it's going to definitely stay out of the urban areas because it's going to be tracking pretty far north. And that's practically it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. A short forecast. The NAM 3 kilometers very, very similar to this, but I hope you guys enjoyed it and stay safe.